Anthony's attorney wants to get his hands on little Kaylee's autopsy photos. No restrictions. Baez was supposed to receive the photos and x-rays yesterday, but at the last minute, prosecutors asked a judge to limit who could have access to the images. Mike DeForest, live at the Orange County Courthouse with more on the defense team's objections. And Mike, question here is, it's unusual for the prosecution to limit access.
Not since the advent of the Dale Earnhardt law a couple of years ago. We do want to tell you there's a little bit of activity going on right now at the state attorney's office. We've seen several key players in this case heading in there, including the Anthony family attorney. We don't know exactly why they're here. We'll get to that in just a little bit. But in this newly filed paperwork, Casey Anthony's attorneys argue that the state has no legal basis for restricting Caylee Anthony's autopsy photos, restricting who can see them among the defense team and who they can distribute them to, either via mail or email. Now, the judge has ordered prosecutors to hand over all autopsy photos, x-rays, and other related documents by yesterday. But as Jose Baez points out in his objection, the state waited until the last hour of the last day to seek limitations on those images. Fearing that Kaylee's autopsy photos might be leaked to the public or purchased by a media organization, the state is demanding that only Casey's attorneys and expert witnesses be allowed to see those images, and that Jose Baez cannot send them to anyone outside his presence, such as over the internet or by mail. Baez thinks it's unfair that prosecutors have been allowed to send autopsy evidence to their out-of-state experts like the FBI lab. Furthermore, Baez says the state is improperly trying to use that so-called Dale Earnhardt law. That law, passed after the race car legend's death, restricts the release of autopsy photos, but Baez argues that Kaylee's right to privacy is outweighed by Casey's constitutional right to a fair trial. Now, Baez says the longer that it takes for him to receive these autopsy photos from the state, the longer the grieving family must wait to bury their child. A judge has set a hearing for this matter tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, again, we have seen one of the lead investigators of this case, Sergeant John Allen, as well as the Anthony family attorney, Brad Conway, here at the state attorney's office. Asked them both why they might be here, what they might be working on. We're not getting any confirmed details at this point, but we'll keep you posted.